everybody, and welcome to our Manipura Chakra Flow this morning. My name is Danya, and I am so happy that you're here with me. Thank you so much for choosing to practice with me this morning. So let's begin by meeting in Tadasana at the top of the mat in mountain pose, so stacking the feet right below the hips, finding that strength from the feet up through the heart. If you'd like to place your hands on your solar plexus, so that space right above your belly button, feel free to do so. This is the space of the Manipura chakra. This is the seat of your power. This is the area where we connect to our identity of who we are and who we want to become. So as you connect deeper with this space, I invite you to close the eyes or soften the gaze and take a few deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And keeping your awareness on the fire, the warmth of your solar plexus. From here, bring your hands to prayer at heart center, acknowledging the light that's already within you. Thank you for choosing to be here, for taking this time to connect with your light. Releasing the hands down. With an inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward to Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step one foot back at a time, lower knees, chest, chin, down to the earth. Inhale for Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. And exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward Facing Dog. Take a couple big belly breaths here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. With your next inhale, look up at your hands, hop or step forward, come up halfway, exhale, and fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, and release the hands down beside you. With an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step one foot back at a time, lower yourself, knees, chest, chin, down to the ground. Inhale for Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose, lifting through the heart, and exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward Facing Dog. Again, connecting with those big belly breaths here in Downward Facing Dog. With your next inhale, look forward, hop or step forward. Come up halfway, nice flat back. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, and release your hands down beside you. Take a deep breath here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands down, step one foot back at a time, lower knees, chest, chin towards the earth. Inhale for Bhujangasana, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, pushing back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward Facing Dog. With an inhale, look up at your hands, hop or step forward, come up halfway, exhale and fold. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale your hands through heart center and release your hands down. Closing the eyes or softening the gaze, take a couple big belly breaths. Feeling the strength here in this pose. Maybe feeling the fire that's beginning to burn in your belly. With your next inhale, reach the arms up. And then clasp onto the left wrist with the right hand and gently pull the left hand across the body. Keep grounding down through the feet, feeling the length from the left foot all the way out the left fingertips. Inhale, come back up to center. Switch the hands, and as you exhale, sway in the other direction. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together, finding expansion through the heart. Inhale, come back up. Reach both arms up, finding length on both sides of the body. And exhale, squat it down to chair pose. Keeping the hands at prayer at heart center, bring the left elbow across, hooking onto the right knee, coming into a revolved chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, twist in the opposite direction. Keep squeezing those thighs together as you find expansion through the heart, twisting open. Exhale back to center. Release the hands down, forward fold, Uttanasana, straightening the legs. If you'd like to clasp the ankles or the calves, maybe peace fingers to the big toes, taking whatever bind with the hands feels good for you. Connecting with that big belly breath with every inhale, finding more space in the body, and as you exhale, moving deeper into that newly found space. One more big breath. Then with an inhale, bring the hands to the shins, come up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back to high lunge. Coming on the balls of the left foot, engage through the back leg. Once you feel that strength and integrity through the legs, with an inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Bringing the hands to prayer in front of the heart, lean forward, bring the left elbow across, hooking onto the right knee. Keep engaging through that back leg as you open up through the heart, connecting with that big belly breath. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, release the back knee down towards the earth, allowing yourself to move deeper into this twist. One more deep breath. Then with your next inhale, engage the back leg once again. So the knees up off the mat. As you exhale, take the gaze down towards the mat, slowly unwind, release the hands down. Place the right hand in front of the right leg and trust yourself as you kick up to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, stacking the hips on top of each other and maybe straightening the left arm up towards the sky. One more big inhale. As you exhale, release both hands down to the mat and gently step the left foot back down to high runner's lunge. Step the right foot back to meet the left in Adho Mukha Svanasana. And with an exhale, lower knees, chest, chin towards the earth. Inhale for Bhujangasana and exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. With your next inhale, look up at your hands, gently walk or hop up to your hands, bring the hands to the shin, come up halfway, exhale and fold. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, and release the hands down beside you. Take a big belly breath here. With an inhale, reach the arms up, and as you exhale forward, Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step the right foot back, setting up for high runner's lunge. Keeping that in strength and integrity through the legs. Once you find that solid foundation, with an inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale the hands to prayer, lean forward a little bit, bring the right elbow across to hook onto the left knee, and coming into a high lunge twist. Keep engaging through both feet, finding that straight line of energy from the right heel all the way out the crown of the head. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, lower the back knee down towards the earth, finding a deeper twist. One more deep breath. Then with your next inhale, straighten the back leg. As you exhale, release the gaze down, slowly unwind, release the hands down. Take the left hand, place it in front of the left foot, and trust yourself as you kick up to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, stacking the hips on top of each other once again. And the right hand comes to the right hip, or maybe eventually reaching it up towards the sky. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, release the hands down. Release the right foot down gracefully, coming to high runner's lunge, then step the left foot back to meet the right in downward dog. Inhale, shift to forward high plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin towards the earth. Inhale for Bhujangasana, cobra pose, and exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. As you exhale, release the knees down to the mat, taking the knees wide, coming onto the tops of the feet, big toes touch, and release the sits bones down towards the heel, coming into Balasana. Extend the arms out in front of you, release the forehead onto the mat. Take this time to connect with your breath, feeling the strength in your body, the heat in your body. Take one more deep breath. Then with an inhale, slowly push your way up to seated, and let's make our way onto our glutes, however it is that you need to get there. Let's start with the feet wide to the edges of the mat, placing the hands on top of the knees, and move through a few rounds of seated cat-cow. So as you exhale, rounding in the upper back, bringing the gaze towards the belly button, and as you inhale, drawing the heart forward, taking the gaze up. Moving nice and slow at the pace of your own breath. Use your full inhalations and exhalations to move here. Going through one more round and then making your way back to a neutral seated position. From here, let's set up for deer pose. So the front shin will come parallel to the front of the mat, knee bent at 90 degrees, and the left knee will come bent at 90 degrees beside you. Both hands come to either side of that front shin. With an inhale, find length in the spine, and as you exhale, folding forward over top of that front shin. As you do this, connecting with that deep breath. When you notice that the mind starts to wander, bring it back into this moment with the breath. Take one more deep breath. And with your next inhale, slowly push your way back up to a seated position. Place the hands behind you, leaning into them. Let's bring the feet to the edges of the mat and windshield wiper the legs back and forth a couple times, neutralizing the spine and neutralizing the hips. And then setting up for the other side, bringing the left shin parallel to the front of the mat, bent at 90 degrees, right leg comes bent behind you. Place either hand on either side of that front shin. With an inhale, find length in the spine. As you exhale, folding forward, coming back into deer pose. Take one more deep breath. And with your next inhale, slowly push your way up to a seated position. Place the hands behind you once again, leaning into the hands. Bring the legs out in front, and let's slowly windshield wipe the knees one more time. And from here, let's make our way onto our backs. So coming into a supine position, laying flat on your mat. And once you're cozy on your back, take a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Take one more big inhale, and as you exhale, hug the right knee in towards the chest. Give it a nice tight squeeze, and then pull it across the body, extending the right arm straight out from the shoulder along the ground. The gaze can go opposite of the knee if it feels good for the neck, coming into a supine twist. Once you get here, connect with those deep breaths. With every inhale, finding expansion from the belly button all the way up to the collarbones. And as you exhale, emptying out completely, squeezing your belly at the bottom of the exhale. This deep breath helps our bodies to detox by giving us an internal massage. So stay grounded in those big belly breaths. With your next inhale, bring the knee back up to center, hug the knee towards the chest, and release the right leg down along the mat. Let's take a big belly breath here in neutral. One more big inhale. And as you exhale, hug the left knee in towards the chest. Give it a nice tight little squeeze. And then pull the left knee across the body, extending the left arm straight out from the shoulder along the ground. Again, gaze can go opposite of the knee if it feels good for the neck. And connecting with those deep breaths, finding as much expansive energy as you can with every inhale, and as much release as you can with every exhale. With your next inhale, bring the knee back up to center. As you exhale, give that knee a tight little squeeze and release the leg down along the mat. Coming into our final pose, Shavasana, letting the feet fall open. You can extend the arms out from the body, or if you'd like to place your hands on your solar plexus once again, know that that option is available. Closing the eyes or softening the gaze, and bringing your awareness towards your breath. noticing the sensation of your breath and noticing the sensation of your body. Throughout our practice, I hope you were able to tap into that fire element of Manipura chakra, and that through that connection to fire, you were able to release what no longer serves you so that you may keep reaching for the light of your highest potential. Thank you so much for choosing to flow with me today. I invite you to stay here as long as feels good for you. From my heart to each and every one of yours, namaste.